son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. Hey, if it's good enough for Steph, you can't really go wrong.
Fans live for games like this one.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Looney in at center. And for the Bulls, they've got Brook Lopez. Zach LaVine is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's MP. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
Here we go. And it's Chicago to start out. LaVine feeling it out a bit. MP finds Craig. MP outside. No good on the triple. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece.
The drive by MP. And good that time. MP's got the game going with his first points of the game for Chicago. Pass to Melton. Wiggins kicks to Kuminga. Now here's Melton. That three off the mark. Giddey against Melton. And Giddey gets it to go.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Billy Donovan.
We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said Curry makes your entire five guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here is MP after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And here's MP for three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Curry with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Best outing for Chicago. They won that game against the Timberwolves at Target Center. Home. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Curry outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Pass to Giddey. Back to MP. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Beyond the arc. And the Bulls, another three.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors, trailing by 4. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
And here is MP after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Levine finds Giddey. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Melton. Back to Curry. From past the arc. It's good from long range. Curry's got 12 in the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 11.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Melton. Hasn't made one yet. Wiggins from outside. Rebound by the Bulls. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Curry's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Count that one.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Curry looking it over. Looney passes to Curry. Kuminga dishes to Wiggins. Pass to Looney. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Melton, no good. Bulls leading by 5. And Levine, here we go. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Curry with the bounce pass. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Wiggins. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Outside, Levine. MP outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. Bean with the rebound. The Bulls have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, MP.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Moody's checked in for Wiggins. That one misses.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Melton finds Moody. Back to Melton. Pass to Kuminga. Curry on the wing. Shot to stop the run, and he comes up with the deuce. 14 points for Stephen Curry.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
MP passes to Craig. Lopez from long range trains the three-pointer. Lopez has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Looney. Kuminga with it. On the wing, Melton. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And here are the Bulls now. 7-point differential. On the wing, Levine. Giddey with it. There's the triple. And Moody pulls it down. Melton against Giddey. Curry. Here's Looney. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Giddey. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's Moody, trailing by 5. Curry outside. Here's Looney, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Melton with the ball, defended by Giddey.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Going with an almost entirely new group. Eubanks, he's checked in for Lopez. Jalen Smith comes in for Torrey Craig. Horton Tucker's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for Josh Giddey. Then for the Warriors, Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Looney. Podziemski's coming in for Melton. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Minnesota was a man determined. He scored an amazing number of points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's MP following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. It's good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Kuminga. Back to Podziemski. Kuminga, screen on White. Here's Podziemski. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's White. Still without a basket. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his fifth rebound in this one. Naji knocks it loose. Here's Horton Tucker, guarded by Fultz. And here is MP. It's rebounded by Naji. Warriors trailed by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Picked by Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Bulls shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. Makes it off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 5. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Fultz. The Bulls getting the bucket. To the paint. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Here's MP. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Kuminga. Back to Fultz. Puts it up from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And how about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Here's Horton Tucker. Still scoreless.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And here is Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Fultz. Off target with his 3. And B getting it done for Chicago. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll get you back to the action after this break. for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Moses Moody. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Martin. And it's Fultz in at the point guard position. Chicago making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Santos is checked in. Now here's Fultz. He had 10 points in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
The Bulls leading by 5. Outside, Levine. Craig sets the screen for Levine. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Nice looking three ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Dosunmu. Off with the layup. Warriors trail by 6. Fultz looking around. Here's Santos. Inside. Takes it from 10. And it's Wiggins missing. Chicago's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Sends Dosunmu to the free throw line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. Brook Lopez is checked in for Chicago. Martin, he's checked in for Golden State.
At the line for one, Ayo Dosunmu.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Here's Levine. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Levine kicks to MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And both free throws good for MP. Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Pajemski. Down low. Wiggins kicks to Fultz. And he's going up for the alley-oop and finished off by Martin.
Loving the unselfishness of Fultz. An expert at cutting the D apart here with that slick passing ability.
Now Craig, nothing on the board. MP passes to Craig. Back to MP. And again, no good by Chicago. The Warriors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Stolen by Levine. MP outside. Craig passes to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. The three from MP. It's MP with a three from the corner.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Here's Hall. Misses the finger roll.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks.
And when you look at the Kings matchup, it's never easy going up against the top team in the West. But if they're able to come away with the win, it's going to be a huge confidence booster.
And he makes the first. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for the Warriors. Enzo Martin nails both of them. Enzo, MV will bring it up for the Bulls. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Levine. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. On the top of the key, buries the jump shot. Levine's got his second basket.
Well, this is what good play calls do. They get your best scorers, like Levine, room to operate.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach Levine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. And here are the Bulls now. The Warriors making the shot. And there's the bucket from MP.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Podziemski. Floats one up. Rebound by the Bulls. Lopez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hall, no good. Warriors trail by 9. Podziemski with it. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
To the left side wing. Craig finds Lopez. Now Levine. Levine, a screen on Fultz. Hall. MP converting the tough bucket.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Hutton the screen. High, arcing shot. They get it again. Over to the wing. From beyond the arc. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Fultz. Chicago's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Lopez sets a screen for Levine. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, it takes confidence to answer back like that. Something Levine is clearly not lacking.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Najee. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Martin. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Brandon Bajemski. And Curry subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Curry passes to Moody. Looney with it. On the wing, Melton. Giddey defending. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket for Melton.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Craig finds Levine. 5 on the clock. MP with it. Guarded by Curry. Paul, that's good.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Pass to Melton. Curry setting the pick for Melton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Chicago leading by 9. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made.
Hits it again. Wow.
And now he is tied for the second most 40-point games in an NBA season. What a year.
Wow, he has brought it every night, and nobody seems to have the answer for him.
And he's tied with 52 games of 40 points or more. Just saying that out loud, I still don't believe it's been matched, but that's the kind of year he's had.
And Craig has it in the corner. Back to MP. Melton against Giddey. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Moody. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Zach LaVine. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. Smith checked in for the Bulls. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Hall. Here's Giddey. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And this young guard, Giddey, doesn't quit on the glass. Phenomenal awareness and positioning right there.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Floats it up for Kuminga. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Looney. Now, here's Melton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Levine, defended by Moody. Right side, Levine, driving to the basket. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Elton kicks to Kuminga. This one for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
MP looking around. Close in. No stopping MP.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Bulls. Outside, Kuminga on the wing, Melton. Pass to Moody. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls leading by 12. Levine passes to MP. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Another one falls for Chicago.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Up top, Curry, covered by MP. Can't connect from 13 feet out. 3-pointer. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
Yeah, when you take a guy like Chris Middleton out the lineup, it impacts everyone. He draws a lot of defensive attention, and that opens up things for others.
And defensively, he can lock you down. This just isn't the same team without him. And switching gears now to that first half, what a difficult start for the Golden State Warriors.
Where's the perimeter D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's take a step back.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Warriors trail by 14. Zach LaVine is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's MP. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Pass to MP. Back to Lopez. Here's Giddey. Here's MP. And it's Looney with the rebound. Higgins outside. Here's Curry with the 3. They get the rebound. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Looney.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Pass to Craig. Levine inside the three-point line. Hits the jumper in space. That's 12 points for Zach Levine.
Levine getting quick with it that time, changing it up.
And here's Melton. Wiggins with it. A three ball. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Chalk up 2 there. Giddey has got 6.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Pass to Melton. Back to Curry. Kuminga against Craig. And Kuminga throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Giddey kicks to MP. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 7 rebounds in the game. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
First trip to the line for him here.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
First one falls for him. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
Out to the wing. Wiggins against Levine. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Now Melton. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. Comes up empty down low.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Zach Levine, so crafty at getting himself to the line.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Zach Levine taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Levine.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. Levine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Wiggins. Kuminga, screen on Levine. Levine against Wiggins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And great moves by Wiggins. The pump fake underutilized in today's game.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Some changes for Chicago. Horton Tucker comes in for Zach Levine, and it's White in for Josh Giddey. He doesn't get the second one. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game? And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
On the wing, Melton. White covering. Hit by Kuminga. Melton against White. Melton passes to Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
And the lightning quick release of Curry really came in handy there.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Craig. MP outside. And he drops it in from the low post. Hall's got 49 points in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit. His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Josh Giddey.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Melton. Golden State moving the ball around. Melton sets a screen for Wiggins. Right side, Kuminga. From outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. MP outside. Pass to Lopez. Lopez sets a screen for White. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 10. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Smith checked in for Torrey Craig.
For your ball. Number 7.
Kuminga the pass to Melton. Kuminga screen on White. The lead now in single digits. Melton's got 10 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
MP passes to Horton Tucker. Back to MP. And got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Wiggins outside. Kuminga against Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
That free throw good from Kuminga. Some changes for Golden State. Podziemski, he's checked in for Melton. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Stephen Curry. He's perfect from the line this time. The Bulls leading by 8. Out to the right wing. Back to MP. Looking for Horton Tucker. He gets it there. That one drops for him. Horton Tucker's got his first bucket of the night. Warriors trail by 10. Fultz kicks to Kuminga. Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Fultz. Rebound by the Bulls.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Traps in the tray. MP's got 55.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Back to Fultz. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Shooting for Golden State, Andrew Wiggins. At the line for one.
On the free throw, no good.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Looney. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. And the Warriors tack on two more.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Fultz. He's right around 9 points a night, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
No good on the free throw. And some changes here for the Warriors. Santos has checked in. And it's Moses Moody in for Wiggins. And the second free throw, good.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Smith on the wing. Now, Horton Tucker. Buries it from three-point range. Horton Tucker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Smith against Kuminga. Over to the left wing. Fultz kicks to Kuminga. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 6 assists in the game.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Smith finds MP. It's up a 3. The shot, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Kuminga, screen on MP. Lopez with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Horton Tucker. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, because he's a good scorer, White attracts attention, and that creates passing lanes.
Warriors trail by 12. And here's Fultz. 9 points in the game so far. Inside, Kuminga. Rebound by Smith. Now Chicago's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And the shot is good. Hall's got 59 points.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
2 minutes.
Pass to Santos. To the middle. And Kuminga throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Smith outside. Horton Tucker with it. 1:31 left in the third. Clock at 6. Here's Hall driving the lane, and he gets it to go. MP's got 14 points here in the second half.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
To the paint. Here's Kuminga. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Kuminga's got 30.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's MP. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Podziemski with it. He has 5. Here's Fultz. Puts the move on, and it's good on the way in. Fultz has got 11.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Smith feeling it out a bit. MP passes to Horton Tucker. MP against Fultz. And here's MP for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The 10-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Bulls on top. They lead by 12. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense, play inside out when you can.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Markelle Fultz. Martin is out there with Moody. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Waters in at the 3, the small forward. That free throw, no good.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Chicago leading by 12. Pass to Hall. On the wing, Levine. Back to MP. And Moody pulls it down. The Warriors shooting at 51%. Really solid. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. To the wing right side. MP finds Craig. Back to MP. Drills the three-pointer.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Pass to Waters. Now here is Martin. Lopez covering. Golden State moving it around. Martin with it. Here's Waters. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Lopez sets a screen for Levine. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Martin.
Number 3, Zeke Naji.
Warriors trail by 13. Here's Fultz. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. With the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Podziemski. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. The Bulls leading by 15. MP outside to the left wing. Craig passes to Levine. A three-pointer off the mark. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Podziemski. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Podziemski's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Craig kicks to MP. Levine wide open, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Here's Podziemski. Here he goes. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Lopez has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Naji. Warriors trail by 15. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Podziemski. Giddey defending. Waters can't get it to go. Well, Chicago's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Craig. Now Lopez. Defended by Moody. Lopez kicks to MP. And good! He hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Podziemski. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Levine, the bounce pass. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Warriors trail by 19. Now here's Fultz. Over MP. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Oh, yet another bucket. 71 points and no end in sight.
This young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Pass to Naji. Here's Podziemski. Giddey defending. The Bulls leading by 21. MP outside. Misses the 3. Podziemski on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Podziemski's got 9 points here in the second half. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 16-7 run. Craig kicks to MP. Outside, Levine. And here's MP for three. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 8th assist in the game. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Make some noise for your Chicago Bulls.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Pass to Melton. Curry setting the pick for Melton. And again, no good by Golden State.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Giddey, no good. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 21.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Craig kicks to MP. For three. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors trailed by 19. Pass to Looney. Now here's Wiggins. No good on the three. On the wing, MP. No good from outside. Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Looney. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wiggins watches the floor and sees a guy with a better look.
On the wing, Levine shoots it, drops one in from the wing. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Kuminga, screen on Levine. And it's Wiggins missing. Chicago leading by 19 points. Here's Hall. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Wiggins outside. Pass to Kuminga. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generation. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
Out to the right wing. Craig kicks to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Craig has it in the corner. And here's MP for three. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Melton passes to Kuminga. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Warriors ball.
Kuminga, screen on Levine. Here's Wiggins. And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins. Kuminga's got 35. MP outside. Pass to Giddey. Craig sets the screen for Giddey. MP outside. Connects again. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Curry passes to Looney.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here is Kuminga. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hall. And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Outside Curry. Over MP. Curry can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 21.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
For 3.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Outside, Levine. Plays it up and banks it in.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Kuminga the pass to Melton. Off target from outside. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
MP against Curry.
Hey, come around.
MP outside. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Another day, another win. Good work.